Apa? Apa? Dukung apa? Oh.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Oh, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, a gilt-edged chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's looking wide, and he's intervened well there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. No outsmarting him this time. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Vitinha. And no, he's seen through all of that. Neymar. Well, they can break here. And it's been played through. That's very neat. Neymar. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Threads one in. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Baresi.
Indonesia definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Can he get it through? That's been slipped through, and he's running through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Luis Suarez, and here's Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bale, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Towering header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. 30 minutes gone. He's being urged to shoot. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Yaya Toure. And he is Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Timber makes the interception. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Neymar. That is lovely. Neymar stood his ground strongly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Scholes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's run loose here.
Yeah.
He's found the way through. Drilled. Messi! Driven forward. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. And here's Stojkovic. Toure does well not to be outdone there.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Bruno Fernandes conjures time and space where few can. Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played out wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Stojkovic. That is very well defended. Bruno Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out towards the flank. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Stojkovic. This might takes a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! It is the pick-me-up they all long for.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 9,
Now the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his solid goal! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Schneider, and here's the chance to counter. Can he latch on to this? And he's picked it up out wide, looks across and plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that has put paid to that. Xavi. Now it's Messi. Schneider, looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos. And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Punched away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Can he finish? And he stuck it away. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Indonesia have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That is good strength. And he's picked it up out wide.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. That has been slung wide. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's fabulous. Getting up there! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he gets rid in a hurry. And they've got rid. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Toure cuts it out. And it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vitinha. Goes looking wide. Cross to the back post. That'll be a corner. And the finish! They've scored! And we have liftoff! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Great vision. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Indonesia very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Now, what about a counter-attack? Pinches it off him. Cannavaro is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he welcomes it in. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Messi. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Yaya Toure. Vitinha. And shifted it to the flank. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to pass it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And he passes it long. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Kvaratskhelia scooting forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's forced to go back. Nesta. It's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Cruyff. Vitinha. And here's Ibrahimovic. Driving through the middle. Tries a shot! Kakatani. Cruyff is fouled. Vitinha, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Cruyff, a quick look, thought about cutting inside. He leaps for it! It's in! And this is getting better and better. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
And it's half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Divisi firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Numero 29.
So the action resumes.
Numero 11. Numero 8. Messi.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Timber did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. Some good work on the right flank here. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. Bruno Fernandes, very much a man of this moment. Cruyff. Just eases him off the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Ibrahimovic. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kvaratskhelia. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has put paid to that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Roberto Carlos.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Girassi. He has found the way through. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
This looks promising. And the shots! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate.
Tries one from range. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Lascia il campo per il numero 7. Attenzione, un cambio.
Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
O'Reilly clears it away. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Rodri. And he was quick to react. Couldn't squeeze it through. Schneider. "75 minutes played. It's a promising position. And it's De Bruyne.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
This is a promising build-up. And the shot! It's a goal! Into the lead once more!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. And
Great chance! And it's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Indonesia now in a position far more desirable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Short changes him with that pass. Doué. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Doué clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. De Bruyne. Girassi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vitinha. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Thuram. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known. The home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. So things are underway. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He can run onto that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Van der Sar punts it upfield. Stam kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kadiolu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, he refuses to take the bait. Good play on the left-hand side here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get free. Girassi. Turan. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Drogba is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Turan. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bruno Fernandes. That is lovely. Now here's the delivery. No way through.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Drogba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he welcomes it in. Kajolu. And this is Drogba. Now it's Girassi. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Donatoni. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. And that's going up front in a hurry. Pirlo. And it's Sneijder. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Del Piero. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He leaps for it! And it's a goal! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 11,
Divisi have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Drogba. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bruno Fernandes is offering a right smile there.
And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, what a mistake! Girassi might just make this. And it's Pirlo. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Sneijder. And this is Sneijder. Ball swung in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Added time.
Roberto Carlos, who does have an assist to his name. This is a promising build-up. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Indonesia just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Indonesia have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, good effort! Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Roberto Carlos. Donatoni. Gerrard.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's gone backward here. And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Schneider. Roberto Carlos has the space. And he shoots! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And they win it back again. Roberto Carlos. It's Pirlo. Ibrahimovic. Strong running down that left flank. He's picked his way through. He's in a great position here. That's really well manoeuvred. Stam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is in a really good position out wide. Gerrard. Chance here to counter. Donatoni.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bruno Fernandes. Yaya Toure. And it's Schneider. Played into space. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Neymar. So what can they make of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. And this is Del Piero. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Girassi. And it's Neymar. Out towards the flank. Stam. And this is Del Piero. And he's had it nicked away. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van der Sar sends that a long way. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Jude. Neymar. Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. That's the keeper's ball. And here's the chance to counter. That has not gone well. Gerrard. Girassi. And it's Kadiolu.
That's good play from him.
Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Del Piero. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, just real chance! And that's a good finish. Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution in progress.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. England give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Thuram is fouled. Cruyff. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference.